Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here again for the Star Cup, as usual, after our 1 week hiatus there. We're now moving into round 8 here at Canada, the Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve, which requires no further introductions. We are here in the booth, joined with the radio connection to the Mercedes team as always. XOD and T-Bone are here, and Jordan will be joining us in just a little bit, so look out for him. And we're looking forward to this one. Had a great race around Austria last time. DRS Maestro taking the win there and looking to put himself into this championship fight between him, I guess it would be Lihava, the current leader, Lihava Mato in the Haas, as well as Olive is involved, and Bella, I believe, is in P2. We can pull it up right now while we're looking. But shout out to everyone viewing and checking us out as always. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. And let's see those standings in detail. Yes, so Bella with 93. So he's about, what's that, 17 off of the leader of Lihava Mato with 110. And then DRS Maestro is just behind Bella at 89, and Formula Olive, or Olive Spare as you see him here, is at 82. So still in the fight, still some races left, but they need to be consistent and maybe hope for a little bit of a difficulty coming Lihava's way. But we'll have to see what happens tonight. Canada is a track where things can go wrong, which I will elaborate a little bit later on. It's a very awesome track, though, in terms of the actual layout itself. It's just the game kind of doesn't do things very well. We'll save that for a lull later on. But we're going to go down to the Mercedes team. XOD, you're heading out on the track. How are things looking today? What are you looking forward to out there?
They're looking pretty clear right now. Canada is the type of track where you usually get a lot of penalties, you invalidate a lot, so it's all about keeping your head down and putting it on the track.
Absolutely. Those track limits are deadly. Those walls are close. And things can easily turn on their head with just a little bit of a mistake here and there. We'll see. Anyway, though, the drivers are beginning their hot laps. There's 17 for now, but I believe there will be some more joining us. I think XOD is the second driver. Oh no, he's invalid. Oh no, there we go. He's good to go. The second driver to start his hot lap here behind the Fred, who's on medium tires, interestingly enough. Just confirming that there. So we'll see what XOD can do, and the drivers behind. Adrian, of course, is here in the Aston Martin. He's always in the fight for that win or those podium positions. We'll see what he gets up to. Shout out to Adrian, as always. And some newer drivers as well. Splitsy, never seen him before in the Red Bull, as well as Teddy, 1010101. And anyone else I don't recognize. I think that's it for now. Everyone else has been here before, either on a full-time basis or reserving from time to time.
Teddy is a friend of Clip Menzo, and Splitsy's a friend of the Fred, so we appreciate people spreading the word.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
And again, I'm T-Bone here, part of the Mercedes team. Thank you, Greg, for doing this.
T-Bone, you sound like you're in the McDonald's drive-thru, but I think we heard you. Shout out to T-Bone.
Lead me to it, please. Lead me to it.
There he goes. There he goes. Oh, hit the wrong button there. Adrian, though, crossing the line for a 1:10.3. Let's see what XOD's time is coming up very soon. Or maybe not. I think he did back out on that one. I might have got my math wrong there. We'll see what he's up to on this lap. But yeah, as T-Bone was saying, it's really the best way to grow is to, invite your friends, people who you know are interested in racing, particularly in, a dedicated league racing format.
Or just do what I do. I pay people to race.
And, refer your friends, refer anyone who you think would enjoy this, and we're going to see that grid get even better as time goes on. Olive, meanwhile, improving to a 1:10.082 on pole for now. We're watching T-Bone do his lap in the Mercedes alongside XOD, who's also on a lap at this very moment. And now
Really nailed that corner.
We're getting the live updates from T-Bone on his lap here. This is amazing. If the game indicated purple through Sector 1, we'll see if that is actually true. Sometimes that's misleading. But he's looking good so far. XOD is into P3 for now with lots of laps left to come with a 1:10.5. The Fred, as we mentioned, is on those medium tires. And then Splitsy making his first impression. Very known here. He's now definitely someone to keep an eye on. He is right up there with Olive. And we know Olive is pretty decent on the qualifying format, so we'll see what the drivers get up to. Meanwhile, DRS Maestro improves to a 109.8, the first driver to go sub 110, and we're going to see that list increase, I imagine. T-Bone, though, approaching the wall of champions now, just finishing the lap here. You want to obviously avoid that wall. Don't want to lose that momentum. And crossing the line, he's in P6, right behind his teammate, just over a tenth, separating their Mercedes drivers. See if they can work together later on if things remain the same. We have Sicario here. Shout out to Sicario. He's here from time to time, I believe. He's also been in the Mushroom Cup for quite a while.
He is full-time now.
That is a great announcement.
He will be making more appearances in the Mushroom Cup as well. Spoke to his son, and we have gotten him acclimated on the Discord.
Perfect.
Sicario has missed the competition, he told me, so we're going to work to get him back in. Great guy.
Absolutely, 100%. Adrian improves things even further to the 109.844, but shout out to Sicario. Shout out to Mini Sicario as well. Imagine T-Bone Baby Sicario. Imagine if we had a team one day with both of them on it. That'd be pretty amazing.
He's back from school in May, so the plan is he will be racing with us in some capacity.
That's amazing.
It'll be awesome, yeah.
All right. So Lihava Mato now in the Haas. His first lap of the day is underway right now through one of the many chicanes here on this circuit, which really has stood the test of time. And as a fellow Canadian, it's just so cool to have a track with this much character and history, be a part of your country's, heritage and things that are celebrated every year. So I always look forward to this one, of course. The weather sometimes is in true Canadian fashion in that sense. It's totally unpredictable. We've seen some washouts over the years, some really big crashes. It's really one of those classic tracks that cannot be forgotten. So we'll see what Lihava's up to.
First, guys, can we give a quick shout out to I Took Your Dogs, unable to play because his game doesn't work. Always in the chat.
Absolutely. Dogs is a legend. He's one of our biggest fans and contributors to the races we watch across all the leagues. Lihava's in P5 for now, but Dogs is a cornerstone of the Mushroom Cup, the Lightning Cup, the Star Cup, all of them.
All of it, man, because we were just a group of guys who played video games together before I met Dogs. He was the bridge to other communities, and honestly, man, this wouldn't be anything close to what it is without Dogs, so shout out to that guy.
He's watching, seeing what happens tonight. He was on this grid not too long ago, doing very well. And we will race in his honor and look forward to him joining us again sometime soon, hopefully. For now, though, Bella hasn't set a time yet. He's in that championship fight, and he's the closest man to Lihava Mato right now, so he has a chance to put Lihava under some pressure.
Greg, it says we're not far away from rain, for what it's worth.
Oh, thank you, T-Bone. So there's a little bit more pace and impatience to this qualifying session, because looks like we are not going to have all of it be dry. So we see some drivers out now with 9 minutes left. Like I just said, that Canadian weather coming in hot and heavy, or in this case, wet, very shortly. We'll see how that looks. And we'll see what the race has in front of us as well. Bella crossing the line, a couple cars in front. And he is into P5 for now with a 1:10.11. But Adrian and DRS are currently the drivers to beat right now. Splitsy looking to get involved as well. He's about to start his hot lap here. Let's see what he can do as a newcomer. Warming those tires up, which has recently become more important on this game. If you didn't know, the whole AI warming your tires thing does not really work anymore. So you got to see the drivers actually take their time now to get the tires ready. And Splitsy is now entering the first sector. That kind of long sweeping chicane, it's definitely unique. and it's a tough one at the start of the race as well.
Greg, it's fun talking about the race with you, but how about you share your thoughts on Canada as a track in this game? 'Cause
Okay,
that's what
sure.
I want to hear.
Sure,
Let's hear
so-
Greg Jennings unplugged here.
Honestly, like I said earlier, the track itself is beautiful. I love it. It makes me proud to know that this is my home race out of any of the tracks we see these days. It's nothing to do with the actual track. It's the game's issues, right? And the issue is this damn pit lane. And
The issue
T-Bone,
is you're salty. It cost you a win.
yeah, T-Bone's gonna clap back. I couldn't even get the line out. I was gonna say T-Bone's gonna clap back with some salt. But he's right. I was wronged of some things over the years, but I'll break it down for you. Basically, the pit lane is very unique here. It's like an extension almost of this final chicane. And because it's not like a set path that's off to the side that drivers take to pit, it's kind of like a quick little jink to the left. The game, as we see Splitsy improve there, awesome work from him, the game doesn't really handle safety car periods very well. That's the issue, is when you have to pit and there's a safety car, and especially if there is rain, what'll happen is you will go into the pit lane, there will be a delta as normal in those situations, and normally when you pit, the delta disappears because the game has recognized you've gone into the pit lane and that no longer applies. But because this pit lane is so short and quick, I don't think the game has the capability to register what you're doing. And so if you're not careful and you pit under a safety car, especially if it's raining, you can get a drive-through for going the right speed limit. It's all about that delta, and I did not really understand that until recently when it happened to me. I'll give you an example. I was pitting right to the left up here as we're watching Splitsy, and I went 29 kilometers an hour into the pit lane. But because the delta was still active, which is not the case on most other tracks, it stuck me with a drive-through, which really, really irritated me at the moment. But as the rain is falling now, it's not going to be too long before we're back here. I do like this place. It's hard not to. Just a minor issue with the pit lane, which kind of ruins people's races. And of course,
about that,
T-Bone's
folks.
also going to say if you had the
Sorry for
assist
getting him
off,
going.
it wouldn't be a problem.
He will go on. He will go on about that for a while. If we let
I was
him.
expecting, if the pit assist is on, then it's not an issue. I was expecting one of
See, I figure I'll let you tell your case.
those. Which you are
I'm
right.
sure the
and
fast drivers understand.
you are right about that, T-Bone, and I would say if there's any track where we're going to consider turning it off, it's definitely here. Anyway, the rain has arrived. Rant aside, I love this place. It's just the game doesn't really handle the pit lane very well. But the rain has arrived, and that's pretty much it for our qualifying session, guys. It's not going to be impossible to improve here. From this point forward, there's no way the track's going to dry up again. So we're really just either retiring or practicing in the rain if we feel like it. But that's going to be it for now. Adrian will take pole position with a 109.346, 2/10 ahead of Splitsy, the newcomer. DRS Maestro a little bit further behind in P3 with a 109.8. We have Olive, or Formula Olive, right behind him. Then
Is
it's
it
Bella.
a penalty, Greg, for retiring on track?
What do you mean, like in qualifying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the league's
Me neither.
policies.
Okay, well, anyways, we'll deal with it after, I guess. I crashed.
Liava is in P6. He's a championship leader, so he just needs to keep things calm, not get caught up. Maestro mentioning in the chat he ruined his potential last lap there. That's
Hey.
okay, Maestro. You're still up there, buddy.
Greg, I just got to talk to my teammate for a minute here, if it's okay.
Absolutely.
XOD, what tire strategy here are you planning on?
It
Biggest
will
track.
die off really quickly, so I'm hopping on hards, hoping that there's a couple of crashes ahead because
Okay, but I'm
Olive's
starting on the
Bella-
hard, so I recommend you going on mediums.
Even if I start on the hards, I'm gonna be far gone by the time you're ready to pit.
Okay,
Ooh.
sure.
I
Buddy,
love it.
I left a lot on the table that lap, dude. I left a buffet on that table, chicken legs,
Yeah,
grapes,
and
everything.
Listen, I was a second up on my lap, and I ended up not qualifying because of the goddamn rain. So,
There you go.
Well, sounds like a personal problem.
how about you stay out of my? How about you stay out of my
dude,
car in the first
listen,
corner?
dude.
It'll be fine.
You've messed with the team's chemistry and dynamics this whole time.
Like, I know they put you in a nicer hotel room than they put me in. I don't even see you at the hotel. I'm out here at the Holiday Inn. He's over at the Ritz Carlton or something. But I assure you, buddy, you will be bringing me something from that buffet.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just stay out of my car in the first corner, and we won't have
Just
any
stay out of my
issues.
way. Okay, we're good. Back
Oliver,
to you,
Bella,
Greg.
and Liava, they're gonna fight.
We're just a fly on the wall, folks, in the Mercedes team meeting there, let's call it. T-Bone trying to assert his dominance.
Meeting.
We'll see what happens on track, though. And as XOD mentioned, that's what happens when it rains like this. You run out of chances. You have less opportunities. So if you make a mistake, something happens. It really bites you in the
Why
butt.
are we? Clip Menzo, man. Come on, dude.
Kendrick's also on track, drifting around.
Hendricks. While we're young.
He hasn't set a time yet, so this will
Shout out
be
to
his
Leader
first
Leebag.
time.
Leader listening here. Want anything from this buffet? Where's Leader staying? He's over at the Marriott. Okay, we're good.
Clip Menzo. Kendrick's just doing some practice here, as well as Split C.
For what? Practice for what?
I don't know.
Soft tires. What is he, DRS Maestro? This won't happen to you in the race.
Did you see anything about the race weather, by the way, T-Bone? Did you see any clues?
I didn't see any just said T-bone weather. What that means. No, I'll just say for Star Cup, just due to the craptacular nature of the drivers on the grid here, we start every race with clear, then
Right.
the other two are dynamic. Yeah,
Right
and I don't
on.
mean craptacular as an insult. I say it like an adulation, an endearment, term of endearment.
Yeah, it's definitely a step up when you're new to racing, as some of these guys are. You're
Look,
getting
bro,
used
no
to the
one wants
car.
Who wants
You
a
know.
full wet race in any, like, I mean, maybe
Yeah,
Lightning Cup guys,
exactly.
but in any
Yeah.
league, like, only guys that are smiling are Greg Jennings and B Tom.
Yeah, and you know, it really takes away some of the dynamics of the tracks too. There's some that really just kind of become pretty boring if it's raining the
And
whole
Hemi.
time. Oh, Hemi loves the rain.
Especially for a tier 3, we don't need a full. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Plus, I race in this league, and I don't want that. It's the only league I get to race in.
Kendrick set a time there in the rain on the dry tires, a 1:33.333, and Menzo is retired. Looks like Teddy's heading out on the Inters.
Eddie, this is our first time meeting, but this is not a good first impression.
Yeah, definitely
we're
should
good,
be
buddy.
retiring here, boys.
No, it's okay. You know what? Truthfully, these guys are allowed to do whatever. You know, if
That's
he wants
true.
to do a couple laps in the wets, he's entitled to it.
At this point, we're almost at the end anyway. There's 15 seconds left. Teddy now down the straight. He will not get to set a lap time here because the session is now over. And the session has ended immediately. So, we are now ready to go. There's some people saying some penalty should be applied if you don't retire. Purple, I think that's Purple
It's
Snack.
crazy, man. 17 people here. We're going to have to take this one down, Greg. It's a sign of weakness to the other leagues.
Oh man. Not the,
No, but
the
the
usual
thing is-
20.
But the truth is, bro, like, with this league, I can't just throw anyone in there because
Yeah,
I want it to be
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Sure, I could put Rasta Cheech, Jordan 2 Wavy, whatever in there, but you got to think about Magnus. Shout out to Magnus, military veteran. Appreciate his
Shout out
service.
Magnus. I enjoyed your comms the other night, Magnus, the 5-lap tournament. That was awesome, particularly the moment involving Mr. Bobby. Oh my god, that was amazing. Shout out to Magnus. So, yeah, as T-Bone said, we start off dry here. We'll see what the future holds for us. Rain is always possible around here. And we'll see what the
Looks
drivers
pretty
do
clear,
into this
Greg.
turn one. Clear so
It's
far?
gonna be
Okay.
gonna be clear, a little cloudy at the end.
There we go. So hopefully that situation with the, well, I guess it doesn't matter because there's the assist on, but the situation I mentioned with the pit lane, particularly when it's wet and there's a safety car, is an issue. We'll see if that happens to anybody. But we're looking forward to this one. I think I saw
Who
Skeeta
readied
Bike
up?
join T-Bone. I think
Did he?
he's in here as well. I could be
Someone
wrong.
readied up. Must be Skeeter Bike. He just hits custom setup 4. He's like, I'm good to go, bro.
He's ready to go. Someone readied up, so the drivers are under pressure. We're
Good lord.
seeing
DRS Maestro's tweaking right now. Good
a
race, guys.
majority of drivers, interestingly enough, choosing the hard tires at this moment. They could switch it last second. But here we go. 5 red lights are here, and we're ready for round 8 of the Star Cup at the Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve. They are out, and the drivers are away. Adrian and the newcomer Splitsy from the front row, and looks like DRS Maestro is immediately going to get into that P2 spot, or at least try to. There's some contact there, and Maestro has been shuffled back. He got caught on Splitsy's car, and now Maestro's down to P12. Olive fighting XOD. XOD is around. XOD is in the wall. Is he recovering? He has recovered. There is no damage we can see on his car, but he's lost a lot of positions. End plates flying back here. I believe there's a Alpine now without a wing somewhere, potentially. I saw that flying around. Yeah, it looks like that's Magnus, I believe, at the front of this little pack. So he's going to be slowing those drivers down a little bit, and he might need to pit here. We will find out. Adrian has broken away from the field, 1.7 seconds away with that opening corner contact. And if he can stay that far away, he might be able to just drive away for now. More contact at the hairpin there. I believe that might have been Dastardly involved or the Fred. I'm not quite sure. And now the drivers are trying to get through on Magnus. So Magnus, what does he do? Looks like there's a driver right to his inside, and Magnus is going to go into the pit lane right away. That was Kendricks on the right side there. Let's quickly talk about those tires. So, majority of the drivers on the hard tires. Kendricks, the only driver on the soft. And then Adrian, Bella, Splitsy, Lihava, DRS Maestro, XOD, and now Magnus are on those medium
Bro, I didn't
tires.
even have a warning and it gave me
VSC is
Bro,
out.
they didn't change my wing.
not a good start for the Mercedes team.
So T-Bone already with a penalty.
Bro, I didn't even have a warning. I'll look at it after.
You're not going to be the only one, T-Bone, that's for sure. We're going to see that pile up. But you got to keep it there, my friend.
Early, that sucks.
But the VSC is out. So it's just a neutralization of the race. We're going to get going pretty soon here. Looks like there's a 10-second.
Bro, Purple stopped in the middle of the goddamn track like an asshole, bro.
Oof. XOD with no wing whatsoever. That's rough.
You invite another one to the voice party? Greg, if you're...
Yeah, sure. I'll get him. Of course, he's appearing offline, so I gotta scroll down. So it's gonna take me a second here, ladies and gentlemen, but I'd love to have another one's input. Looks like Jordan isn't quite here yet. Anyway, we're back under green flag. Looks like Magnus has a 10-second. Another one is joining us. He's running up the stairs right now. A very
game too.
dramatic first lap. The top 5, 1.7, 1.8 seconds away from T-Bone in P6, who's got some drivers behind him all the way down to P12. And then a lot of drivers having to pit already.
So
A lot of carnage.
A is the first letter in the alphabet, yeah. So like you ain't scored too far with me being
going to Z.
offline now.
Technically, it's
you
like
ain't
Z.
gone
That's
too
the way I
far.
think of
Oh,
it.
you heard that,
The way I
did
think
you?
of it,
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
oh
like
yeah,
Sudi,
I was on the
technically.
stream. That's why, yeah,
Well, that's why
Bone
he's the
got
only
the
guy I never
idea.
talk shit to for being in a pure offline.
Yeah, I guess it's
But
not as bad.
it's like finding Zudi or Zakario. It's the same fate.
How are you, another one? How are you?
I'm alright, you know, just hanging in there. Another week, another day going by.
All right, awesome. Well, hopefully we'll get you in the booth very, very shortly here. We got lots of action. We're on lap 4 now of 35. Lots of battling here in this kind of middle pack, which T-Bone is involved in. He's right beside Kendricks right now on those soft tires. T-Bone on those hard tires, looking to go long and really pick up the pace at the end of the race. Back up with the top 5. The second through 5th is all in one train, and then Adrian has gotten away. So Adrian looking comfortable for now, but of course all it takes is one safety car or whatever in that gap is eroded, or one mistake, and these drivers are right back on him. So he needs to stay consistent. Hopefully a little bit of fighting happens further behind.
You always love a good tight race. A lot of action, guys jockeying for positions.
Maestro and Menzo jockeying right now. Maestro ahead into the chicane. Purple Snack getting 3 seconds.
Yo, another one. Do you need an invite to the lobby?
Yeah,
Oh,
Hey, Greg, if
geez.
you wanna. Yeah.
My bad.
it's all good. It's all good. I can.
I just can't do it
I'm
now.
still
'cause
looking at the stream.
Yeah, that's fair, Bone.
I saw your request. I just couldn't accept it because I was racing.
That's all good. Yeah.
Sorry for the delay
pay me
here,
no
ladies and
mind.
gents. Oh, Jordan's here too. What's up, Jordan? Come on in.
Star Cup royalty.
Yeah,
We're all
but
here.
2 of them right here. 2 Titans.
What's good, chat? Oh, I just spilled water.
Well, you missed the wet qualifying, my friend, but we're here on lap 5.
Ah, my favorite.
Yeah, I know you like that. Although it wasn't actually wet. The wet kind of just stopped it. But
I see. That sucks.
but anyway, yeah. So Lihava and at the back, Splitsy at the front, all in this little train from 2nd through 5th, and then Maestro trying to bridge the gap, 3.8 seconds away from Lihava. And then we have this secondary train, which is really popping off. Purple Snack has retired in the pit lane. His race is over. Had a rough start, unfortunately. Then we just heard about that contact with XOD and him under that VSC there.
You gotta invite Jordan too, Greg. I just can't do it.
I'll do it.
Thank you. Another one. Thank you.
Magnus pushing hard to get his positions back after pitting for that win.
He picked up a 10-second as well. Not quite sure how he got it. Might have been speeding or some contact in the VSC or something. But Purple Snack is the first retiree. I don't think he'll be the last, ladies and gentlemen. This track is deadly. As we have seen already, lots of drama. And a pretty spread out field besides a couple packs to keep an eye on as a result.
Bella looking strong in P3 right now. Oliver breathing down his neck though in P4.
We're watching DRS Maestro now overtake Menzo into turn 1. They're going to go side by side. Maestro on those mediums. Those will fade with every lap.
But with enough grip to stay hanging it on the outside, got the move done. 5.6 seconds to the top 5, so he still has work to do, but he's made up some spots so far.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's losing time just being caught up in this battle. I think it was 3.8 not too long ago. Now
That's
it's going
Teddy.
up.
Into the hairpin. He must have lost it.
Adrian is still getting away now, close to 3 seconds ahead of Splitsy and P2. These drivers up here aren't doing much right now.
It's a lap car.
Oh yeah, could you give Jordan another one? Another invite, another one?
Yeah. Had to close out.
Don't accept that.
Penalties are starting to show up now. Menzo with 3 seconds. We're going to see a lot of drivers get those. That'll be very important for the end of the race. They're going to go side by side again. That's Maestro and Menzo. And now Menzo is through. But again, they're just losing time. That was another second or so taken away. And at this point, Adrian is looking comfortable, and the rest of the drivers in the top 5 are looking pretty comfortable for now. They're not doing too much battling. They're just working together, trying to catch Adrian
Strategy
again.
will come into play fairly soon here.
How did Adrian get that gap? Exactly.
So there was a contact between DRS Maestro and Splitsy in P2 and 3 on the first corner, and then Adrian had like a 1.5 second gap when the first lap was almost over. So
Oh, that's unfortunate.
he just kind of escaped the drama behind him.
Olive down the inside, breaks
Oh!
later, Bella backed out, but gets bumped from behind by Lee Hava, who, when you're following that close, you don't expect somebody to break like that, and it was a lose-lose situation, but they're all still within a second, so it works out now.
Lihava might have gotten minor damage, and if he didn't, he's a very, very lucky boy. That was a pretty hard hit. I thought I saw some carbon fiber, but I'm looking at his car right now, and it looks okay. Maybe just very minor
Could be a
damage.
light green damage.
And Bella has dropped off with that moment. He needs to work hard here to stay with these drivers, otherwise he's going to be on his own, which is hard to do around here. And the time is bleeding away, and I think he might have just been left behind here with that moment. Lihava
Oliver needs to
bumping him.
get with it. Oliver needs to get with it. He's on hard tires. Those mediums should be dying by now.
Yeah, that's gonna play into his favor. And a lot of the other drivers as well on those hard tires further behind. We're gonna start to see them catch as well a little bit.
With Bella falling off here, is he going to pit early at some
penalty.
point as a 3-second comes into play? You think he pits early for an undercut and tries to make that time back up?
I think he's gonna run out of options. Yeah, he might have to do that. We saw Olive get into P2 there.
Olive. I guess he's watching and listening.
Teddy
He is on the harder
struggling.
tire.
Oh, is that Teddy out? Teddy's out on
And
track.
that's the safety car?
Is it? It should be.
That
I
really
don't
should
see
be.
it coming out.
He's in the middle of the track.
I do not see it coming out, and it's not going to.
Race control
That's
just looks the
unfortunate.
other way.
When it's a lap car DNFing, they seem not to care.
That's right. Teddy was
Little
struggling. He had a
lock
lot
up
of
there.
penalties.
If I'm Splitsy and Lahava, I'm just sitting behind Oliver and trying to catch up. I don't think there's no point
Looks
in
like
overtaking.
Lee Hava wants to have a move, though. Splitsy's been locking up, going into that ahead in the
And
last
they're
couple
going
laps.
side by side. Oh, I think Splitsy might have got a warning there at the very least.
The curb didn't help him either.
So right now, Olive's up 2 spots, Lahava's up 3 spots, Splitsy down 2, Menzo up 6, still fighting DRS Maestro. They are getting a little bit closer, but it's still not enough. And XOD down 8 with that unfortunate start.
And these two just fighting it out the whole way through Sector 1. DRS Maestro and Clip Menzo. DRS comes out on top, but they lost
With
7
T-Bone.
tenths in the first sector.
T-Bone's on their back now.
Leader 3.3 seconds behind. He might get
Clip
involved if they keep fighting
Clip
like
Menzo
this.
for the move.
Woo!
Bold.
DRS must be fuming underneath that helmet right now.
Like, it was
I
a
mean,
great
he has
move, don't
DRS.
get me wrong, but that just made them lose time, and now the DRS is going to be
So
right
much.
here.
If I'm Bella, I would hope that's not a safety car. He has penalties. He's gonna drop to like P9 later on.
He did good to catch them back
Yeah,
up.
he's
with all
back
the
in the
fighting
fight.
they were doing.
Yeah.
Maestro, yeah, right back by Menzo there. T-Bone
And
trying
a
to take
double dose
advantage.
of the wing open.
So
Oliver can't
Lihava,
seem to catch Adriami on
Yeah.
those hard tires.
Adriami's looking very good. He wants things to stay exactly as they are right now. Hopefully there's no mistakes. Hopefully he's got enough fuel. And he's looking good.
He also has no warnings apparently.
Oh, wow. He's doing very well with that. That would be his undoing as well if he starts racking up penalties. But I imagine
He
a
has
lot of these drivers
no
will.
warnings.
So now Lihava has DRS opening behind Olive. Not the most battery, so he might just have to stay behind. No, he's pulling to the right. Just make it Olive think about it. Looks like Splitsy is in the pit
Into
lane
turn
there.
one, though. Into turn one, Lihava.
Oh, there he is.
Goes for it. There he goes.
Deep dive.
Maestro in.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, Olive's
Wow.
lucky he didn't get more
As
damage
aggressive
there.
as that looked, that's how you make that move in a turn one. You have to send it and carry speed to the other line, you know? You know what I mean? So that you have the inside for the next corner.
Olive might have picked up damage there. If not, he's also very lucky.
I don't want to jinx him, but Olive definitely he has 2 warnings.
Oh, he's
So
already
far.
okay. He's
Yeah.
on the verge. Still
So that's
most of the
probably
race
why-
left.
Heater
That's
there.
probably why he's not pushing hard enough to catch Adrian, because I'm sure he could catch him if he just pushes. But you don't want to get that penalty.
Looks like DRS Maestro decided to pit there. And he's gotten out of that battle with Menzo. Let's see how that plays out. He's on the hard tires now.
Olive making the
don't do that.
move. Oh, and they made contact.
Into
He
the
tried to go
pit
in the
lane.
pits.
Olive lost the wing there. He's not going to be happy about that, I don't think.
Was
I
Olive trying
think
to
he
pit?
just came over too early.
So,
He tried
was
to
Olive
come
trying
back
to
to the
pit?
racing line. It was too early.
and the team does not repair the wing. Might have been just a little bit too late.
Yeah.
That definitely hurts him on the mediums too.
Lahava doesn't have any damage at all.
So now
That's
Adrian
unfortunate.
will have to keep that in mind. He's got a gap here, but he will lose it if he stays out too long.
Olive will have to pit again.
Adriami has a comfortable gap. He can, with them two crashing, I think he can go another 2 laps.
And that's what you want to do, right? Take advantage of the gap you've created. Make that
Yeah.
second stint a little bit shorter, and you'll be laughing.
And this probably negates their undercut and gives Bella the chance to maybe even get an overcut if he pits here.
Yeah, I would definitely pit now.
And he's got a penalty as well, Bella does, so that'll help kind of create
Oh,
a gap.
he
if
stayed
stays
out.
Still
before it.
going.
And he went deep.
Looking at Menzo and T-Bone right now. T-Bone just following. Both of them on the hard tires, so they're going to have some laps to do before they pit. Sicario
So
right
out of
behind
everybody
Splitsy.
so far, Splitsy's the winner, I would say. Got out
Yep.
in clean air in P6 right now.
Yeah, and there's a decent gap between him and Lihava, who's the closest to him in terms of the net race position. And then the front two still have to pit. Maybe Splitsy might get close to Adrian. Adrian takes too long, but Adrian did have that gap. So we'll see. Clouds have rolled in. I don't know if you guys see that, but it looks a little hazy.
I saw when I first joined. It's been like that for a while now.
Definitely gray. Still blue skies though, so might give us a little scare towards lap 25 onward.
I hope it rains. It'll test the race leader right now to see
Oh,
his call.
I'm watching Kendricks and DRS Maestro upon viewer request from Tookie Dogs, and he's right. There's some action going on back here. Shout out to Dogs. No problem, buddy, whatsoever. You are the master. So Maestro and Kendricks are going to continue the fight. Now Kendricks getting ahead into the chicane. He's going to have the DRS open again. And this is not helping Maestro, who's looking to undercut.
Maestro on those hard tires.
So what about Adrian? Where is he now? Okay, he's at
Still
the
P1.
hairpin.
Coming around the hairpin now. I think he comes out. If no one pits, I think he comes out in that wide train somewhere.
Almost
From
certain
the red.
he'll pit this lap.
You'd think if he doesn't, he might be holding out for some weather or something, but I think he really should pit this lap.
If he can come out, because everyone's
There
pitted
he is.
except for
Yep.
he's pitting. Yeah,
And
he might come out of some traffic.
Bella is not. Bella just said, forget about it. Who needs another set of tires? These
Splitsy
mediums feel
might.
good.
Splitsy could. Actually, no.
Magnus 3 seconds.
Splitsy and Adriami.
Come on, Splitsy could get there.
Yeah. So
Adriami should get him.
Nope.
Oh, no, it wasn't Adriami. Who's the Mercedes?
that's T-Bone.
T-Bone hasn't pitted. Everyone at the top 3 hasn't pitted, and they all have penalties.
XOD came out the pits. That's my bad.
Oh,
I just saw a
XOD.
Mercedes flying out the
yeah,
pits.
yeah.
I thought it was an Aston.
So Adrian is 1.7 seconds behind Splitsy on much fresher tires. It shows you the undercut there.
The
Hard to tell
tire
sometimes.
offset. It should
So
help
let's-
him. He should him
So let's
quickly.
see. He's already lost some time in that corner.
And it just looks like it's gonna rain here. But
It really,
who
yeah.
knows?
Okay, now it looks darker than this.
Yeah, I don't see any light blue sky anymore.
any sunlight at all. I hope it rains. It would really turn this race up.
Lee Hava trying
They
to get through the
committed
traffic.
to these hard tires though, so
Hold on, Bone. Don't.
I would
don't-
think they
don't
would have
take
went
this.
medium if it was gonna rain.
Right. Yeah. And
See,
T-Bone
me-
mentioned
me, I'm
there wasn't
finding
any
hards.
expected. So
The game just
that's-
giving us a good scare.
10
Wow.
seconds.
Oh wow!
Olive retiring.
DNF'd.
And he's out. And he's done.
That's unfortunate.
Box,
In the pit
box,
lane.
retire the car.
Is Jeremy still
Deserved it.
right on the edge of DRS? Oh, he's in there now.
T-Bone holding up Splitsy for
Yeah.
AJ Ami. Or will he hold Adriami for Splitsy?
Defend your
Jeremy-
position. Oh, he just let him by.
Forget about it.
Adriami now on the hunt on the fresh tires. Getting back into net P1. We'll see. Bella's still out as well. Let's see if he
Oof.
goes in.
Deep.
Bella's still out. I wonder when he is pitting. Is he gonna go
Maybe
medium
it is,
soft? I mean, that would be a heroic drive on those mediums. No.
He would do straight quality laps. So then,
See DRS Maestro as well. Still trying to make up through the field. Now in P9. Magnus is out
Magnus out.
in the pit
I
lane.
think he's in the pits.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh dang!
His
For
car's,
Bella, I was hoping.
His car's not moving, so he might have had a big moment there. Oh no, it's moving there. Okay.
I see Zakario on the back of Kendricks.
So
Then
Bella,
that DRS in front of
T-Bone.
DRS.
Little Lee Bag, and Zakario has yet to pit.
So this is making DRS Maestro look pretty good here, because if they do pit, he's going to be in front of them, of course. He might get higher up with these penalties in front of him as well.
He'll have to make quick work as Zakario if he wants to keep moving up with Kendricks.
Back to
Don't
the
want to burn
front.
up those tires.
Adrian getting the move done pretty easily on Splitsy.
And no
Oh!
track limits.
Splitsy loses
Ooh.
it.
Hit the
Just
wall, tapped it,
recovers.
keeps his front wing.
So now Adrian definitely has an advantage here.
Yeah, he's gonna drive into the sunset.
Exactly.
So-
He's looking good.
He's going to have to worry about Lee Hava now, 1.3 back.
Alright,
Looks- T-Bone is in the pit
See
lane
the
as
pitch.
well.
Softs. I mean, mediums. Interesting.
So T-Bone on the freshest tires of this field now. We'll see what kind of run he can go on. Lee Hava
Bella
trying to
pitted.
get close to the Splitsy.
So Bella went
Bella has
19
pitted.
laps on those mediums to go 15 on the hards. Don't giggle, don't chuckle, don't do that, don't do that. It could be brilliant. That could be brilliant. A stroke of genius. We don't know.
Well, he's gonna have an advantage now for sure. He just had to take a lot of pain to get here. What about Leader Liebag? He's been kind of sneaking up the grid here. He is
He's
not
yet to
stopped
pit.
yet. Okay.
Yeah.
That puts Bella out ahead of Maestro. So Maestro's gonna have to try to stick on the back of Bella if he wants to make that movement up you were talking about.
No need to be aggressive because
Oh,
Bella does have this penalty, and there goes Splitsy pens.
3 second for Splitsy. Let's. If one of you could check Lee Hava's warnings, that would be amazing because I want to
I
know
got you.
how close he is.
I'm pretty sure he has to.
Bella gets
wow.
another 3 second, by the way.
Splitsy took a second out of Lee Hava on that lap that he got the 3 second on.
So now he's gonna need to kind of time trial and build a gap here.
Lehava doesn't. Oh no, wait. No, that's a collision there.
He's clean?
So far.
Wow. That's not
Interesting.
easy to do.
So yeah, I would have had like 6 seconds by now, honestly. But
So just covering that, let's show that quickly. That will become very important. So Splitsy with 3, as well as Menzo, T-Bone, the Fred, and Zakario. T-Bone doing well to not get any more after that very early one. And then Bella and Kendricks have 6.
I think Splitsy's still looking good. He's on older tires than Lee Hava. And he's
Leader
gaining
Liebag is
time.
still out. Still out on those hards.
Now Bella's
21
right
laps.
behind him.
Right on his gearbox. It's really getting dark. T-Bone, are you sure it's not raining?
Oh, T-Bone with 3 seconds. No. 6 seconds now for the bone.
Commentators curse. Greg was just talking about him.
I jinxed him. Sorry, buddy.
Bella's going to be under some pressure here. Maybe.
Nah, he just overtook leader, I believe.
So how long does Leader stay out? What is he trying to do here?
If
We'll
I'm
see.
him at this point, he has to pray for a safety car.
Softs.
At this point, either that or softs. The
Now,
field is a bit spread
He's
out. I
going
don't
in
think.
now?
Nope.
No. He fought Lee Hava in DRS. I'll give it to Leader. He's a stubborn old bastard.
To be fair,
Oh,
we
fight
got-
hard.
with the
we
move.
got yellow flags. Red Bull, Splitsy again.
Splitsy spun it again.
He had a moment.
Seb
Oh yeah,
moment.
you're right, because Lehava was behind him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's right. So Splitsy's now into P3 with the penalty considered as well. He's 3.6 seconds behind Lehava effectively.
If I had to guess on who would cause a safety car, it will be somebody in this Kendricks leader in DRS area.
What about
Yeah.
the guy in the P9 area?
If somebody was around him, maybe.
Skeeter bike, speeding.
T-Bone, you don't drive aggressive enough to really have incidents on your own.
Oh, there's
Oh,
an incident.
there's an
Leader
incident.
Liebag and
Wow.
Clint Menzo.
Leaders.
As soon as you say something.
Spinning right in front of
Artiste.
Menzo. And now T-Bone says janiting and rolls through into
the
P7.
artiste. He's never met
Oh, they're
the
getting
artiste.
really close to each other.
Yeah, I'm sure Leader's not happy getting
Oh, I see leaving.
getting hit into like that.
And of course, Menzo's trying to get by him because he's got the pace advantage.
Leader still is in pit,
No.
No.
even after that.
His car is
Yup.
actually good. He just lost some time.
Yeah, but I mean, that
Yeah,
can't
they
be
just
zero
spun
on
in like
cars.
the grass on the hairpin. They didn't really go into a wall or anything.
Dogs is not a
And
fan.
Menzo
Dogs
with
says
3.
Leader should have boxed.
I will say if Leader did pit that lap, that probably would have been a perfect lap to come
Jesus,
out on
Menzo.
fresh tires behind Dastardly and
Menzo
just
was
push to the
inches.
end. He would have gotten P10 probably.
Kendrick's mediums aren't going to the end.
Oh, leader 3
I don't
seconds
think
as
so
well.
either.
That's a shame.
Kendrick's
Menzo
gonna be
almost
struggling.
lost his wing there. Now on the inside. And getting the move
Should
done
be
at the
easy
same
enough.
place where the incident happened a lap ago. Now through into P8. T-Bone moving up along with DRS Maestro, who's now past Kendricks on those older medium tires.
What? Did Kendrick start on soft tires?
Yeah, he went soft medium. Yep.
I wonder. Why is he 14 laps on those tires? Interesting.
Bone, I'd say by lap 30, you'll be like 2 seconds behind him, and then you'll probably get him by the line. But he will take those all the way. They
Leader
won't
finally
blow up.
boxes for the medium tire. He might as well win on the soft.
I swear I saw rain on the camera, but it was like dust or something.
Yeah.
That'd been,
I'm right
that
there
would have
with
been
you.
unfortunate.
I
That'd have
swear,
been unfortunate.
I thought I saw that
So
big cloud.
T-Bone 5.7 seconds away from Kendricks. And closing. Maestro is getting closer to Bella as well, I believe.
XOD in 13th is surprising to me.
Yeah, he had a very rough lap one. And then
Oh, it's unfortunate.
he basically had to fix the damage, which the team did not fix. And then when he was out, he got hit by a car in the VSC just going really slow. And then he had to pit
Jeez.
again. So
Get
there is
safety cars in this.
there is a penalty with Splitsy here, but he is still close to Lihava, so Lihava isn't able to drop him. However,
yeah, I don't think
Adrian,
has to override pace.
Adrian is just looking so comfortable. This race is going exactly according to plan for him. 7.7 seconds away.
Dominant performance.
He's on hot lap right now. If I was just sitting in like medium and just cruise, limit mistakes.
And right now, the only two cars really close to one another are Kendricks, DRS, as well as Menzo and T-Bone, and then Splitsy and Lihava. Couple duos out there.
Menzo and T-Bone, keep an eye out for those two. Might be the safety car everybody's looking for.
Come on, dude. Give me a little more respect than that.
Puts it down the inside.
Baby, dude.
Here
Nice.
goes Menzo. No.
I battle hard, but I battle.
There it is, chat.
And there it is, the safety car. The VSC is out.
A VSC. Oh no, full course. Full course safety car.
Safety car is
Full course
out.
safety.
Safety car is out. It is on the track.
Bullshit, dude. He didn't leave me in
If you're,
space.
oh wait, this can really benefit. Never mind, he's too far back.
So Adrian now under some more pressure, but there is a lot of penalties still. Lihava will be close.
is gonna benefit. Really.
From my
really good.
lips to God's ears, I swear you can't make it up. Swear you can't make it up.
This guy's like, oh, this could be our safety car. Give me a little more credit than that, bro.
I thought it was gonna be more Menzo doing it to you.
I came in from the inside, you know.
That's disappointing. I'm sorry for
It's
you.
your fault too.
My
You got me all riled
condolences.
up. You got me all tense before the corner, you know. Oh man,
So every driver should pit here, honestly.
another one. You cost me 2 points. You owe me, man.
Kendricks, this is
I got
Kendricks
you, I
out
got you.
as well.
Send it
He's
over.
16
Send it
laps
over.
mediums.
I was on
Soft
track for a
tires.
strong P9 that one. Hopefully, XOD can.
Oh, Lava just right on the gearbox of Lava.
XOD was hoping for this a long time ago, but at least he got one.
So was leader.
If you're watching, let the lap cars go, please.
How many does XOD have to get through? Oh, he's an XOD. You got to pass.
And if
safety
you are one of
car.
those lap cars, do not pit. Just keep going around.
Oh,
Oh.
he got DQ'd for pass. What could he have done there?
Yeah, what? I thought you were allowed to pass if you're a
Oh,
lap
you're
down.
allowed to unlap. You're down. Yeah.
But somehow he got DSQ'd.
I think
best
you have.
outing for the,
I think all the cars
did I
on
out-
the.
did I think I outperformed my teammate if he got DSQ'd and I just
Oh,
DNF'd,
brother.
right? So I still beat my rival.
It's funny
Some
'cause
solace in that.
It's funny because he's actually beating you right now. He made it further in the race, but that's gonna drop him down.
Yeah, don't- But he's still racing though.
Yeah, his car isn't disappearing.
I
Interesting.
think
Because I'm
BFI
still
played games
driving.
with us.
XOD, pass the safety car, bro. You have to
I'm
unlock
trying.
yourself.
It's not allowing me. It's telling me that I'm falling too far back.
Choose some DRS. Yeah, there you go.
So did it say you're disqualified, XOD?
I saw that, but he's still
No, it did not.
racing.
That's weird. I've never seen that
Interesting.
before.
XOD, you gotta book it, dude. Drive it like you stole it.
Hey,
Adriani, let's ski.
Adriani,
Oh, never mind. Skis is gonna retire, I think.
Does XOD
Adriani,
have
if I were
time to
you,
get back in the race?
I would be
He
nice
might,
and like
dude.
throw the whole pack down and let him
Bro,
come
he's
back.
not. He might even have time to get back.
He's gonna have
Tires
to
are gonna be
hustle.
fucked.
Yeah,
he's
he-
gonna have to some Kevwood shit.
I
Kevin
would just
would
cut
pit
every
again.
corner. You're already in the mud anyway. You might as well cut every corner.
So let's just quickly go over the penalties and everything. So again, a lot of the drivers now creeping up to 6 seconds. That is Bella, Kendricks, Menzo, and the Fred. And then we
Hey
have...
guys,
Yeah, go ahead.
if I get your opinion on Splitsy, he's new to the league. He's fit in well. Good driver.
I was gonna say it's a new name. He's a
Or is
new
he more
name that I
Mushroom
saw.
Cup style, or is he good here? You think?
I think either
I
or,
mean,
T-Bone.
Both. Either or. He's one of
Yeah.
I
those.
think he's
Okay.
good.
Oh.
He's good here, and then like the low, like
Yeah.
10
Like
to
I would have to see
17
Adriani,
mushroom cup.
Kendricks range.
I
Kind
would
of
have to
thing, yeah.
see a cleaner race start because, like y'all said, it was an issue in the beginning, which was why
Nonetheless, I
Adrian
want
was
to
so far
say,
up.
shout out
I'm pretty sure
Splitsy,
he's
man.
running
Good first
ABS
race.
off. Looks
Clearly,
like
he
he's
can
been
race with
locking up.
people, you know. So, and he's competitive. in the
And
league setting,
just
so.
to be clear, I don't think it was his fault on the first lap. If anything, it was Maestro trying to get by him, and they just kind of got stuck together. But he's off to a great start.
Good to see, man. It's nice to have those
That's
guys
fair.
that can run, like multiple leagues, you know. Or like another one, DRS Maestro, Wavy, you know, Lightning Cup, Mushroom Cup, Star Cup.
Well, back to the race now.
We're watching
Okay, enough
XOD.
about all that.
He's pushing.
XOD can
Who do you
catch up.
boys
The second car is
got
going around
now
again.
that they're all together? Who do you guys got
Um,
winning the race?
Adrian.
If Splitsy doesn't hold up Lahava too much, because he does have a pin, I think Lahava can make something work.
DRS Maestro, I know you're listening, bro. I got
First of all-
200 on you right now.
All the Maestro does is
He's-
win at Canada. And again, you see the no penalties. We'll just see if he can get through those other guys.
Yeah,
I
he's in
don't- I don't-
P3 right now.
He's in
I don't
P5.
think
Those
Maestro.
mediums
Well,
are going to
with the
feel
penalties,
so much
P3.
better than
Oh,
those
sorry,
softs.
Greg.
Oh, he's on mediums. Interesting.
Those softs are going to die.
And look at this, folks. I think XOD's gonna catch the pack here. He's almost there.
Yeah, he is. I thought safety car was coming in that past lap, but it didn't. So, yeah,
XOD,
he's catching.
use K1 when you're close to the car in front.
Don't do that.
Must be the water.
Dude, I wish Pissy would just let Lahava go. I want to see a battle for the win.
This will definitely... Adrian was not a fan of this, though. He was looking very comfortable. Now he's got some drivers to worry about. Let's see how he plays this restart. So right now, Skeeta Bike, DRS, Lihava, and Adrian, the only drivers without a penalty. Skeeta Bike is
Wow.
a lap down, I
Yo,
believe.
Fred is an AI, and this shit is pissing me off.
XD does all that work, and now there's an AI in front of him. That
And
really
we're
sucks.
off. Adrian,
Already.
we're on.
XOD, at least you're back in the field. Only 3 seconds. Lots of guys ahead of you have 6. Head down, head down.
So I guess he did officially beat you, Bone.
Crazy.
Bullshit, because I saw on the screen. So, like, I'm going to send it to the
I saw
admins.
that too, man. It said disqualified.
He is the commissioner of this league. Maybe there's some trickery going
He
on.
just waved his hand. He said, "No, not today."
be honest, I thought he quit like hours ago. So
Oh, he's in here fighting
good to see
now.
he's still here.
LeFred has let him down though. He's created a
Dude,
gap in front.
Splitsy has no raw pace to keep up.
Hey, LeFred, this is T-Bone. We're gonna need to step on it a little bit, bud.
And Jeremy breaks that 1 second gap to Splitsy.
Oh, Adrian looking good, bringing that pace and showing it right away and creating that gap. Lihava needs to get by Splitsy here.
ASAP, no Rocky.
And Maestro needs to get a bit closer too. Right now, I believe he'll pass Splitsy with the penalty, but it's getting close.
Making the move.
Finally.
And Lihava's through. So 1.5 seconds, half a second
Splitsy's
to
still
gain.
there.
How about a little
Adriami
Skeeta
putting in
bike
a
just
purple
grinding away
lap,
there?
1.3.
11-3.
Speed bike
1.11.3.
penalty free, doing his thing.
It's a shame if he only wasn't like a lap down, if he could have got through on that safety car period, he might be in a really good spot. So Lihava lost 3/10 through that first sector. Adrian on fire tonight.
Yeah, he just has to
He's
over
gone,
pace.
folks. So now Maestro, we're gonna keep an eye on him. Can he pass these drivers? He doesn't have to. He will pass them with the penalties applied. That's assuming he doesn't get one
Oh,
himself.
What the hell did Kendricks come from?
Kendrick, yeah, that's
Kendrick's
what I was
flying through.
thinking. My eyes lit up when I saw Maestro not going to the inside. I'm like, why are you not going there? There's a Haas. Good
Interesting.
move.
I
Kendricks
guess
was
he's not being
6
aggressive.
seconds.
Maestro.
He's up
just gonna
12
just-
positions, Kendricks is.
Yeah, I guess that soft medium strategy worked.
Yeah, he was very fast at the start, and then he's kind of held on to it ever since. Splitsy, Lihava fighting, and
Yeah, I think that's
Adrian
GG's.
is gone.
There it is.
33 laps, 32 completed, 33 underway, 3 laps left to go. It's been a lot of fun tonight. Shout out to everyone joining me in the booth. That's Jordan, another one, and now T-Bone walking out of his car is here.
I want to thank these boys for doing comms. I'm just
Yes.
part of the racing.
I like how we're doing an outro and the race is still going on.
Just making sure I give you guys your props before everyone
Well,
leaves.
The way
Very
Adriami's driving, it might as well be over, no?
Yeah.
Dominant.
This is very IRL 2023 vibes.
Oh, Maestro!
Maestro a little deep there. Going
He
into
hits
the corner quick.
Kendricks.
And
Yeah,
here
he's
comes
okay.
Bella.
So, right now, yeah, Maestro's still within 3 seconds of Splitsy, so he's still in P3 effectively.
Wow.
And I think at this point, guys, he's just going to have to be really conservative. I don't think he's going to pass these guys and pass Lihava.
Ooh.
So, just hold on to
But
what you
to
got.
get
Switch back for Kendricks.
Lihava would be
What
nice.
a move, Kendricks. Oh my god. Don't lock tires. What a move. Nice switchback.
Oh, Kendricks lost the rear there, but yeah, great move into the Vettel chicane, I'll call it.
It's too bad he's going to just not have that position in the race, but it is what it is.
Protecting for his teammate now.
Yeah, again, Maestro just needs to keep it calm here.
No need to fight.
No penalties. Yeah, exactly. No need to get in a spin or something.
Lock up for Splitsy. It's all good. Splitsy is a guaranteed P4 at this point. Actually, no.
T-Bone. I was in
Hey.
dead last for like
Kendricks.
90% of the race. At least I scored a
Get it,
point.
boy.
That hurts.
Maybe more, maybe more. P7 is 6 and P6 has 6 seconds. Keep pushing.
Kendricks gets another pin. He's
How far are they ahead?
pretty far.
No, he can get to. I think he can get
It's
to
doable.
P7.
It's doable. Keep pushing.
Menzo. Yeah, just do it. Just push.
Don't think. Just push.
In the half a lap.
Safe in the points anyways. So just push.
And a lot of these drivers have penalties in between them, so they're still going to be fighting for that track position, and Kendricks
Kendricks
has
off the
lost
track.
a lot there.
Hendricks just got a 9-second in P7. So.
He had that last lap. He kind of
Oh, he had. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, into the
So
chicane.
XOD will get him for sure.
Meanwhile, we've forgotten all about Adrian because he's been so dominant today. He's now through the hairpin, down the straight for the last
not.
time this evening. 2.5 seconds behind, just below that now is Lee Hava. And then it's DRS Maestro trying to play it cool here, maybe with an overtake on track in front of him.
Yeah.
Into P3 where he will finish. But Bella is going for it, or at least I thought they were going to go side by side, but he is through on Splitsy.
Nice Bella.
Adrian will cross the line though,
Oh, well,
take his
it
Star
looks
Cup
like
victory.
the best splits you could do is P4.
Oh, we had a leader, I think, in Menzo
I
going
didn't
side
know
by
Bella
side.
had a
Or
six.
Sicario, sorry.
There you go.
Exodine to
Sicario, leader,
P9.
XOD.
Good recovery from Exodine
Dastardly
there.
P10. Let's go.
Points for Dastard.
Can we
Let's
give him a
go.
post-race interview, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, I just want to say quickly, I'll let these guys handle the rest of it. I just want to thank these guys for doing commentary. It's really cool that they're do it and willing to do it. It's one thing just to have a guy like me or whatever, but to have 3 guys who are like bona fide tier 1 guys sharing their expertise. Thank you, boys. I'll
Thanks
get
for
the
having us,
interviews
Bo.
in here. So
Yeah.
I'll you the rest of the way.
Use your connections, get those drivers in here. Definitely want to speak to Dastardly, DRS Maestro.
Who else do you want? Who's P2?
The new guy, no,
Who's
who was
P2?
it? Lee Hava?
La Hava, I
It's
believe.
Laheva, I'll get Laheva. I want leader.
Just
Leader
wanna
deserves
say-
an interview. Okay,
Laheva,
bye,
before I dip out of
Brown,
here,
guys.
XOD, final
Before I
words?
dip out of here, before I dip out of here, I just want to say there was so many laps in that race. I just wanted to give up and retire in the pits, and to come back and get 9th. Oof.
Yeah,
John
and
Cena,
so
baby.
you took it
2
from
points,
me,
2
but
points.
you took it from the dastard. Well done.
Oliver got what he deserves, though. Not gonna lie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well done.
There you
man.
go.
Thanks, XOD.
XOD with the mic drop. All right, so we have Dastardly here in the booth. He's the first interviewee of the evening. Dastardly, how was your race? We saw you get to P10 there, which we're very excited about. Talk us through what you went through tonight.
You deserve it, baby.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you. I shall be watching.
Wait,
the,
is his voice shared? Can we just make sure his voice is shared?
Indeed, my voice is shared.
I think he's done
Okay,
comms
sorry
before,
about-
yeah.
Okay,
so he's,
sorry
he's
about
good.
that, guys.
Yeah, I will be watching after. But yes, I started on the hards. It's a good run. No troubles all the way through. Shifted over to the mediums and just kind of held my position. And yeah, one of my first points in the Star Cup, I think.
Awesome,
Quite-
man.
Yeah, quite impressed with myself, and the practice today really showed. So
At the home track as well. Shout out
Yeah.
to Dastard.
yeah. I mean, almost kind of could get someone addicted. Thanks, guys. Thank you very, very much.
We love
Awesome
you, bro.
job tonight, buddy.
Thanks, man. I really had a great time. Great time. Clean as always. You guys have a good night.
You as well, sir. All right,
Alright.
we're gonna switch to DRS Maestro now. Maestro, how was that race
Podium.
tonight? We saw you finish on the podium there, keep the penalties off your name, and overall just move through the field. But I want to hear your comments on the first corner. What happened there?
I mean, my race was frustrating. I believe new guys should start at the back.
Oh,
Especially, like, if there's a title fight. Like, I was taken out, so I actually lost points to somebody else trying to catch up to. So, yeah, I believe new guys should start at the back, especially if they join in middle of the season.
all right. So what about the actual incident, though? Can you talk us through it? How'd that happen? I think
I
you were
ju-
on the outside.
I was on the outside, actually ahead, and then I just got taken out.
Okay, so Maestro not happy with the first corner.
It's all good, Maestro. We'll talk in like the DMs. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus now, but like any concerns with drivers, we'll talk. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
So-
you for not mentioning names. So
I'm
And-
not gonna mention any
and-
names.
And Maestro, just so you know as well, Adrian was the winner, but he's not really been in the fight too much yet. And then you were only one position behind Lee Hava, so
Yeah, that's
really
who I lost points
3
to.
points, right? So
Yeah, it's 3 points, but it's what, 2 races to go, and one of the
Okay,
tracks
yeah.
he's definitely gonna beat me at that one. So this track and I mean this track I was gonna beat him for sure, but it happens. That's racing.
All right. Well, it doesn't always go your way, and you never know. It doesn't always go other people's way either. You can always get lucky, and things can happen. Hell,
I'd
if
never
someone
get lucky
trips
at
and
Silverstone.
falls on the stairs or on the ice like I did a few years ago, I was out for a
Yeah.
month after that, so you never know. But good race tonight, and we're going to look forward to seeing the rest of the championship with you involved, of course. And yeah, just tough luck on the first corner.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all the interviewees for now. Any final words, Jordan? Another one?
Nah, I just rewatched Slap 1. I have my opinion on the incident. But
All right, we'll
Yeah.
dive into that when we head off the air here. Another one. Thank you for joining into the booth as well. What'd you see tonight?
I thought it was missing a little XM tonight, you know.
Oh,
So
that's
he'll
who
be
was
back
missing.
next week. Yeah, he'll be back next week. I'll be in his ear again. Get him a little trophy here or there maybe. But other
All
than
right.
that, it was good. It was
Ooh.
fighting everywhere. So it was
I just saw what happened
other
to
than
XOD.
penalties, it was a good race.
All right. Well, thank you for coming, guys. As T-Bone said, it's been a pleasure sharing the broadcast airwaves with you too. I will see you for our next race on Thursday, and I will see everyone else in 1 week's time for the next round of the Star Cup. Let's quickly pull that up.
It's
Thanks
Baku.
again, Jordan. Another one.
Baku. Oh, isn't
No
that your
problem.
favorite track, Maestro?
Mhm.
It is. Even this Canada is one of my favorite tracks. That's why I was hoping I would get good points here.
What is
But
next?
yeah,
Another
Baku.
Aston Martin 1-2.
It's Baku.
Oh
Baku.
yes, I love it.
See, Maestro, you never know. All it takes is a little bit of a wrong turn into that castle section, and you're right back in it.
Yeah, we do have a clip of me getting, hit there too. So
Who's on the inside?
Who's
Who's
that?
that, bro?
It's a famous clip. I'll never
Well, I'm looking forward to that one, guys. But that's been it for us here for the Round 8 race of the Star Cup. This is, I think, the third season on this game. It's been a blast the entire way through. Thank you to Jordan and another one for joining us in the booth. And, of course, T-Bone for the same, and also for organizing all the leagues as he usually does. And shout out to all the viewers, particularly Took Your Dogs was in there. He was active. And hope you guys all enjoyed. And we'll catch you next time. Shout out to anyone who's watched this far. And make sure you share this with anyone you think would find it
Well.
interesting. And as we said, Lihava's here. We'll get a quick word with him before we go. As we said, refer drivers. That's the best way to grow the league. But Lihava, quickly, word from you. We're just about to wrap up. Thoughts on the race?
Oh yeah, shout out to my racing engineers, Saskalainen and Kelsbrook. They make fantastic job today. We get lucky 2 times. We were nearly to get off the race because of those 2 incidents, but
All right,
we
awesome.
had to be good. Yeah.
And right now you have retained your lead on the championship. I believe 2 races left to go. We're getting close. Are you feeling the pressure?
Yeah, I am. They are really fast guys in here, and today Adrian, he was so crazy fast, but also Oliver and Bella and DRS Maestro and XOD. There's many good drivers in the league, so I feel the pressure.
All right.
Laheva, guys,
Good drive,
quickly,
bro.
it's T-Bone. Adriami probably will be joining next season full time, so he'll be another guy for you to race. Congratulations on your success so far. Good luck the rest of the way. And shout out to Finland, my boy Wingish, serving in the Finnish military. We love you, Wingish. He'll be back soon. And yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone. That's going to be it for this week. We will see you in a week's time. Same place, same channel. Tuesday, 8 p.m. for the next round of the Star Cup at Baku. Thank you, and have a good rest of your night.